Hi everyone, this is radio talk show host Deanne Burley on the issue of the Boston Marathon. Little known facts that have not been published yet. April 15th is not only tax day, but April 15th represented the day that Abraham Lincoln died at 7:06 a.m. in the morning from gunshot wound to the temple. Interesting facts for April 15th. But let's go more in depth into the situation with the Boston Marathon and checking out what happened. What was unusual was the fact that they said there were pressure cookers used, and the victims and the people that died from wounds received these wounds from having nails embedded into their body. Now, I did a little bit more forensic analysis of this whole scenario and scene. People had talked about Family Guy. Indeed, about a month ago, Family Guy had an episode of the head character sitting at a table and then talking and discussing about a marathon and then talking about bombs going off or showing bombs going off with him using a cell phone, which was quite interesting and could have ties. But the major tie to this whole equation is the old movie Black September with Bruce Dern. In that movie, it represented a group of terrorists from the Middle East. Again, they're using that theme. Not necessarily true, folks, but that's the theme. Anyway, Black September dealt with the blimp going over the Super Bowl. And interesting enough, Bruce Dern had the ability of creating a mechanism that was placed into the blimp, which caused nails, folks, to basically projectile out of the blimp, and this situation then would cause the death of the people sitting in the stadium during the Super Bowl. Now, the issue was that it had to do with people stopping it. It stopped it just at the end where the blimp was carried up over the ocean, and these nails came from it as they exploded. Look at the movie Black September. It is on YouTube, and you can get it from any of the movie video shops. Again, very interesting similarities to what happened in the Boston Marathon. Now, why do they do this? Why do they use scenarios such as nails and pressure cookers and all these strange dates and things? Well, what happens is when someone contracts with these so-called terrorist organizations, it's a signature where they completed their assignment or task, and that's how they get paid. They leave a signature, just like the situation happened in London, in the London bombing. If you look at the date of that, was 07/07/2005, 3 sevens. Okay, they probably left some kind of symbolic thing there, which was another signature. Oh, okay, we did what we're supposed to do. Let's get paid. Now, game plan difference of what happens is these people that think they're going to get their final paycheck or whatever, they are usually later murdered because they don't want witnesses or anyone to basically reflect on who did what. Follow the money, folks. Best way is follow the money. See what kind of huge transfers came out of one place to the other between April 15th through all the way April 20th. Watch transfers of large sums of money. That's how you can catch them. Follow the money. That's the game. Again, look at the movie Black September. Very much parallel to what happened in Boston. By the way, the real Black September group was involved with killing some Israelis that were in, I think it was the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl, the Olympics, some time ago. So again, it's always involving something that is a big event something that has to do with lots and lots of people being at the event. Basically, that's what terrorizes people. And then something happening, so to send a message. Now, you notice, too, in these messages they send, there's no cities, no states, no countries. No one is claiming anything. You know why? Because this is events that are being created. Now, who are creating these and what, why, who? Maybe to cover up another story. Maybe to cover up something else that's going to happen even bigger somewhere else. Look around, see what's going on. Look at the news. Look at the internet news because there's a lot more information there. And then also use your own judgment and see what's happening. There are a lot of things getting ready to happen. And again, on the media, they're covering saying we need more drones to spy on people. Now again, isn't that logical to say that after September 11th, since they put cameras everywhere, cameras in light poles, in trees, in apartment complexes, in banks, on the grounds of parking lots, every square inch of the planet is almost covered with cameras. Interesting enough, no one sees anything. None of the cameras record who does what. For someone to have a device such as that, it would take a little bit more than just throwing it off into the garbage can and walking off for this to happen. Or just drop it with a backpack on the ground. Again, if you have thousands and tens of thousands of people just standing around, I think they would see a backpack laying on the ground unattended. And before an event in any large city, they do a sweep. They sweep the grounds with law enforcement. They sweep into areas of garbage cans or facilities where someone might hide things. Again, we have Homeland Security, levels of policing, and everything at these events since September 11th, allegedly looking into these things. How is it that they're missing this, folks? And why is it that we had to put more money into spy material when we have so much spy material out there? Satellites at the top of the sky watching you, every step, every move, pinpointing you down to they can see a coin in your pocket. They have also surveillance units out 24/7 watching people all over major cities. Boston, major city. No one saw anything. No one knows nothing. Nobody in a huge crowd saw any strange occurrence other than one guy that looked dark, that had spoken in a foreign accent, and had two backpacks on. Interesting enough. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Does it to you? Well, tonight I'm going to be on the Deanne Burley Show talking more about this on the Detectors. Blog Talk Radio, The Detectors, at 6 p.m. Central Time. You can hear it by phone at 718-508-9513, 718-508-9513. You can also go to the site and click on to the Deanne Burley Show, and you can listen there. You can also go to truthradio.com, and again, look at what's going on. Look at the similarities of the movie Black September. Look at the similarities of nails being embedded in people. And look at the reason why they chose the end, not the beginning. It was more impacting at the end of the event because that's where more officials stand, more people that they may have targeted. Maybe there's someone in the crowd that was the target. Who knows? I'm still looking into it. I think you should too. Good night, everyone.